Hi friends. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all having a blast with Singles Inferno 3. If you're new here, welcome aboard. Don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to support the channel. Quick heads up, I'm pretty open about my feelings, so if I get a bit cringy, just roll with it. Episode 2 of Inferno is blowing my mind even more than the first one. Now that everyone knows that there are 2 Infernos, let's quickly get to know the members of Inferno 2. First up, we've got Sun Wonick. His demeanor is all cool and calm, like a smooth operator. He's quite handsome too. He says people often call him an optimistic and honest person. He likes to try new things and challenge himself. This might explain why he went from being an actor in real life to a real estate agent, since he likes trying new things. This job exposé is based on netizen spoilers. His goal on the show is to find a good match and escape Inferno. But wait, does he mean a girlfriend or just someone to team up with to escape solo hell? A bit confusing, right? So he isn't on the show to find a girlfriend. Is he there just for entertainment purposes only? Okay, moving on. Next, meet Yoon Habin. He thinks his charm is his eyes, as people have complimented him on his innocent-looking eyes. And once he decides on something, he goes all out until he nails it, plus he likes to shake things up a little. I smell some love triangle drama with him in later episodes. When Yoon Haejong entered, I was a little puzzled because first of all, what is she wearing? Isn't that the sort of dress you wear to bed at night, lol? She strolled in like it was no big deal, not caring about looking all fancy or elegant, although the editing tried to make her look grand, but this girl didn't care. She just walked anyhow and sat down. But hey, her smile was pretty sweet. She said people call her a sly fox, the type that'll use her charm to manipulate her boyfriend. But when she's dating, she claims all that slickness disappears. She's always had a man falling for her wherever she went. But her statement got me wondering though, if these folks can easily find dates outside Inferno, what's their deal being on the show? All these glamorous ladies on this show have no issues finding men based on their own confessions, so I don't understand why they are here. I was still pondering on this when she said this.
절 좋아해서 그게 좀 피곤할 정도로 인기가 많아요. 저보다 미소가 이쁜 여자는 없을 것 같긴 해요. 특히 이 보조개.
Okay, she's the drama queen of the show and I'm all for drama. That's a plus in my book as long as it isn't toxic, so let's go. Next up, we meet Park Min-kyu, a dude who's not just a police officer but also part of the Coast Guard's Special Sea Rescue Team. He's the total package, handsome, and oh boy, his Instagram. It's a laugh and a faint waiting to happen with all those thirsty comments, OMG. He says when he sets his sights on someone he likes, bam. He goes after them with all he's got. His charm is his height and broad shoulders, and even Jin Young was smitten by his looks. And Haejong felt the same because that smile on her face when he walked in said it all. When Yusun entered, they said she looked like Jennie from Blackpink. I did see the resemblance when she looked down and sideways. I caught this resemblance only one but didn't quite catch it again. She was Miss Korea 2022, and now, she is on Singles Inferno to find a guy. Now I'm starting to think this show's more about eye candy than serious dating. It seems Singles Inferno is not for people who are looking for actual relationships. It's solely for us to feed our eyes and have us drool over hot men and women. Too bad I'm just realizing this in the 3rd season, lol. She says she's always been popular all her life. And people say she is lovely. I also love her confidence.
남자들한테 많이 듣는 말은 후광에 가려져서 날개가 안 보이는 거냐고 이런 말들을 재미서 많이 해주시는 것 같아요.
And the way she said hello to everyone was really cute. By the time she sat down, you could tell there's something off between the 2 ladies as they soon acknowledged that they know each other. Seun is an older sister to Ha-jong's friend. Seun was glad to see her, but she'll try not to let it show, although she thinks she possesses a lovely and bubbly personality that Ha-jong lacks. Ha-jong says she's classier than Seun, drama alert guys. Ha-jong's remark might come off as harsh at first glance, but let's consider the context, folks. I don't see it as rude because, truthfully, their personalities couldn't be more different. During the carrot lunch, Ha-jong displayed a more mature demeanor compared to Seun. Seun had this humble bubbly vibe, an open book kind of persona, easy to read. For instance, her eagerness for attention when she followed Min-kyu to go get some water was quite noticeable, and he gravitated towards someone less assertive when it came to choosing a date. Maybe his choice would have been different if he had seen Ha-jong's danger zone face, lol. You know, that face she gave Seun when she felt Seun was doing too much. Anyways, Seun picked him, but he chose Ha-jong instead. To thrive in this show, Seun will need to navigate with finesse, so I'm hoping she steps up her game in the coming episodes. Ha-jong, on the other hand, carries herself like she'd subtly take charge. She seems like the type that will slowly maim you while providing first aid to you at the same time. You'd be so confused you'd think she's helping you out, but no, she is literally making you fall harder for her and be at her mercy, lol. She exudes grace and calmness that can captivate without you even noticing, a quality that might change the game entirely. Seun and Wonnik strolled and admired the beautiful Inferno sunset together, starting to form a connection. I might not have mentioned this earlier, but let me tell you, Wonnik is quite the looker. They discussed their ideal types. She mentioned she's into guys with a puppy dog face, and interestingly, he's into women with the same descriptor. Side note guys, I asked Google what a person with puppy dog face looked like and Google was confused, so I'm just as clueless as to what that means. He also says he likes women who are natural and true to themselves, aka authentic and genuine, which is exactly how I feel Seun is. It's pretty clear that Wonnik is smitten with Seun. Ha-jong and Min-kyu had good chemistry during their date, but the awkward thing was when Min-kyu asked her if she works out a lot and she said yes, but the kicker is she started 3 months prior, lol.
Why don't you lying? Why you always lying?
Then when she mentioned that she plays golf but that she's not good at it yet, you'd think it was regular golf, but laughing my MFA off, it turned out to be indoor golf. Their date in general was kind of cute. They bonded well together. On another note, Dex has a knack for observing things others might miss or refuse to mention, like when he talked about the host's ears turning red in episode 1 and now mentioning Haejong's flirtatious chin tug. Now back to Haejong and Min-kyu. Their spa date was in a tub filled with foamy water and flower petals, giving off a romantic vibe. Ha-jong seemed totally smitten, almost devouring Min-kyu with her eyes. That moment they locked eyes built up quite some tension. I swear I felt my heart jolt up in my chest, lol. And Min-kyu's eyes. Oh my effing lord. I'm a sucker for gorgeous eyes, lol. His eyes are captivating. They were acting so lovey-dovey, she tried to lay down and almost slipped. He held her hand to steady her. Did you catch how she held on to his finger and refused to let go? This girl is a beast, y'all, and I mean that in a good way. She's very bold. The scene where they rubbed each other with flower petals was incredibly romantic for a first meeting. The producers truly upped their game, and the cast members are daring, which is exciting to see. At breakfast, tension was to the max. It lingered until they found out they wouldn't be returning together. Right before the announcement, they had just agreed to be open to other connections. Because Min-kyu felt she was really into him, he kind of hinted she shouldn't feel pressured in connecting with others, and my girl was like, well, you don't have to say that, isn't that why we are all here? Damn, this girl is a player. Min-kyu was surprised. He was like, oops. I think I was getting a bit ahead of myself then. That was funny, hahaha. Ha-jong was more excited than disappointed to meet a new guy. It seems Min-kyu realized he couldn't entirely rely on her when she questioned whether to wear her dress with or without the cover. She even confessed her excitement to him. If I were Min-kyu, I wouldn't get too invested, she's definitely a handful. Gwon-hee rolled up in a bright yellow car to pick her up, and she was immediately attracted to him. She did her cute chin tuck and playfully asked, "Where are we going?" She's the first person I've seen on a Korean dating show who flirts effortlessly, no awkward laughter or stupid giggling. Just pure, unadulterated flirt. Her flirtation is organic. I'm calling her the organic flirter. And I am seriously taking notes from her now, haha. She's got a PhD in flirting. I salute you, ma'am, you're amazing, lol. When Gwon-hee asked her where she lived, she cleverly replied that he'd have to take her to paradise to find out. My guy froze with that response for a minute, he was captivated by her charm. Meanwhile, Minyoung met Ha-jong briefly during their helicopter ride back. Ha-jong and Gwon-hee hit it off, flirted over water and sparks were flying left, right and center. I was going gaga guys, OMFG. This girl's the real deal, total dynamite. I just love Minyoung. During their entire back and forth, she had her eyes closed with her earphones on, more like a see no evil hear no evil situation. As soon as Gwon-hee entered the second inferno, he was all smiles. You can tell this man is having a ball. And Seun was attracted to him instantly. At this point, I felt bad for Won-ik and Ha-bin because these ladies aren't attracted to them, at least not yet. So now, the two friends got attracted to the same man twice. When Ha-bin asked Ha-jong if she had fun in paradise, she was like, yeah, kind of, it depends on whom you go with. She was basically saying, it could be better, giving Gwon-hee a hint to know that she isn't hooked with anyone yet. Won-ik's reaction was priceless when she said that. He seemed to be pondering a lot. His facial expression was too funny, lol. A penny for your thought, Won-ik. Then comes Gwon-hee's confession after speaking with the men about his experience in paradise. He says he's not that into Hye-seon anymore, that he couldn't keep up with her energy. Wait a minute. When did he start liking her less? I remember him telling her not to allow any guy to carry her bag when she was leaving the hotel. So I don't believe it was solely about him not being able to keep up with her energy. I feel it's because he found Ha-jong, whose playful and flirty character seemed to match his. He says he wants to date different women before choosing the right person, which if you ask me is an excellent idea. When they asked him about the ladies in his inferno, Gwon-hee told them about a girl who is usually like everyone's type, which is Gayuri. He is still hoping to go to paradise with her. Hopefully we don't have another Jia or Sulky in Gayuri. Especially now that she's dropped the cold and prideful approach to a more delicate and smiley Gayuri, lol. Hopefully, these men are wise enough to date all the ladies equally until they find a right match. Gwon-hee and Ha-jong's back and forth didn't go unnoticed by the others. They could tell they had a special chemistry going on. In the ladies' room, Ha-jong shared she had a great time in paradise, but Minyoung told them she and Jin-suk had like a sibling vibe when she held on to him to float in the water, laughing my mother effing ass off, OMG. Smart move, Minyoung's hinting she's open to change. Maybe she downplayed it to keep her interests private. I really enjoyed the banter between the two friends when they told Minyoung they were both interested in the same person. They were very friendly with each other and they both described Minkyu as having a dinosaur face. How is that a good thing? Then Minyoung crying that she wanted to meet the dinosaur guy left me in stitches. Can someone explain what it's like to be a dinosaur? I can't deal, OMG, my mouth hurts from laughing. And when Minyoung said her side of Inferno is filled with beefy guys, Hae-jong went straight into salivating mode. This girl literally put her hand over her lips like she was drooling, OML. These ladies are expressive and so much fun. Now to Inferno 1. When Minkyu walked in with Hye-seon, Gyuri's face lit up. It was as if she saw a rainbow on the horizon. My girl became super active, unlike the day before. She became chatty with all the men, with tons of giggles and smiles. Her change within a couple of hours was impressively drastic. Did nerves hold her back earlier, or was this her true self emerging? My apologies to all Gayuri fans, but that laugh by the water drum was too fake. Most of her giggles seemed fake as well, but who cares, because the men fell for it and they all chose her when it was time to choose whom to go to paradise with. The unfortunate part was that Minwo was stuck on his guilt from the previous day, that he refused to read in between the lines that Gayuri was busy connecting with someone else. That smile on her face was like her saying, I understand, you feel sorry but this time, I'm moving on to someone else for now and I want you to feel how I felt yesterday lol. I really hope Minwo steps it up in the upcoming episodes especially after he chose her but she chose Minkyu instead. Thanks for watching, hit the like button and subscribe if you want more content like this. Bye.